Damn, Netflix. You just keep doing it.
Damn.
You just keep doing it, Netflix.
Making me uncomfortable.
The whole point of Netflix is to be comfortable.
And just not know what to watch because everything's so pleasant.
And now we're going to have to watch stuff like this.
Damn.
So it's not even safe to watch a movie at home anymore. All right, welcome back to another fantastic Trailing Off. I'm Chad.
I'm Asher.
And today we are discussing the trailer for Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Now, this is a Netflix movie that is dropping. I don't know. When did they say it was dropping?
December 21st is when it's coming out.
It's a Christmas movie.
Yeah,
this seems like a Christmas
this
movie.
is a Christmas movie, it would
Wait,
seem.
What if Santa Claus is the...
Whoa,
Well, we're
whoa,
moving ahead
jumping
of
ahead,
ourselves.
jumping ahead of
Jumping ahead
ourselves.
of
Okay,
ourselves.
okay. So this is Sandra Bullock. And first scene we see her in, she's in the woods, blindfolded, and you're hearing a bell go off. And it's her kids, and they're trying to find each other.
The kids are also blindfolded, and they're
Blindfolded.
wandering around in the woods.
Everyone's just wandering around
They're
the
in
woods. It's like the most backwards game of hide and seek. That's not necessary.
And Sandra Bullock looked like when she first... You see her just lying on the ground blindfolded, and you hear a bell just going ding,
Ding,
ding, and she kind of wakes up and is like moving around. She's like, oh gosh, I got it. And then she starts trying to find the ding, and they show you her kids.
Yeah, and then it jumps way far ahead.
First,
way far back. Excuse
yeah.
me. Just way far back to when she's first has the kids, and that's when this whole thing happens. So it looks like in society there are these creatures, I guess gremlins or something.
Something's happening.
Gnomes. I don't know. They kind of
First of all, can we just? I
Yeah.
want to point out the moment the trailer starts messing with me.
Oh yeah.
She's going to get not a mammogram. Oh my god.
Sonogram.
Sonogram. And she is going back out after they kind of had sweet talk about having a child with the nurses, and she goes back out, walking out of the hospital, and this random blonde just starts beating her own head. The blonde beats her own head up against the glass window, just
repeatedly.
pow, just
Breaking glass and
Thump.
leaving chunks of
blood
all over
everywhere.
the place.
Intentionally, then, some people try to calm her down. That's when they start.
That's the movie. That's when the movie starts.
You're like, what?
And then all these other crazy things are happening around Sandra Bullock. Car wrecks that build these giant explosions and people doing ridiculous
People
things.
are freaking out. They're killing themselves. They're like running cars into each other.
It's absurd. So and then they somehow a group assembles, because that's how these movies work. Group assembles, and then our hero Rod from Get Out.
Oh, yeah.
He's there.
Rod's in this.
Rod's in
yes.
this. He's done. I assume he's the hero of
Rod
everything.
rides again.
I feel like he's just going to tell everyone how they could have avoided these monsters in the first place, but only at the end of the movie. So he's there dumping exposition. It's basically these things in the world will take on the powers and properties of whatever your biggest fear is.
You'll see your greatest.
You will see
fear.
your greatest fear, which wasn't that in like a Harry Potter movie? Like there's like a gnome in a cupboard or something.
Yeah,
and they let it out.
They let it out, and it'll
Yeah.
become your fear.
So this whole movie's that.
Yeah.
Just that one scene. So because these people don't want to make things worse, they walk around blindfolded
Yeah. Well, that seems
all
actually
the time.
that seems to be Sandra Bullock's thing she does for her family.
Yeah.
Seems like that's what it seems like what happens is she gets with Rod, she gets with John Malkovich.
So we got to put up with John Malkovich in this movie.
I'll put up with him for this though.
For this one, this is fine.
But goddamn it, don't make me do another.
You're on thin ice, Malkovich. Thin ice.
Thin ice. Okay.
You know why.
You know what you did, puppet.
Actually, it's because the reason I don't like Malkovich has nothing to do with his acting. He has a clothing line called Techno Bohemian, and when I heard that, I just turned off the television.
You're just like,
I was
put
up. I just had enough.
No, that's fair.
Anyway, so back to the trailer.
If I told you I was starting a company called Techno Bohemian, I expect you to not pick up the phone for me anymore and just be like, well, I had a friend named Asher once.
He's dead now.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, well, he's dead to me.
Yeah.
All right. So
what trailer is this?
Bird Box.
Bird Box.
Which you don't see a single bird box in this movie unless I'm very much do not understand the definition of bird box.
Oh yeah. I was saying this is what seems to be happening in the trailer. She gets with John Malkovich, Rod. A couple other characters are there. They get stuck in like a house or something.
Yeah, they put newspaper on the window so they can't see these things.
And it seems like the conundrum they're in is: do they stay in the house, wait it out, or do they venture out into the world where these creatures are killing people? And we have no. Why are they killing people? Because
they're evil.
Yeah, they're just evil.
Bad things are bad.
It kind of reminds me. I did not see this movie, but it kind of looks like A Quiet Place.
It's actually. I was about to get to that. This movie is the the blind version of A Quiet Place.
Mhm.
Because The Quiet Place is super intense with very little dialogue because of how the space aliens that land on Earth and attack everyone, they're highly attracted to sound. Actually, the backstory is like they're this race of aliens that grew up on like the back end of a comet.
Oh, gotcha. So
Yeah.
no light.
There's no light.
Yeah, so they didn't.
They didn't evolve eyes,
Gotcha.
but they're really, and their skin is super tough armor because it's a rough thing. So that's and that the whole thing is you can't speak much. So this thing kind of looks, yeah. If we were gonna boil it down, it's A Quiet Place, but you can't see anything.
Yeah, that's the danger.
Which is not fair,
and it
because this movie looks better than just it's A Quiet Place with another thing.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not that.
It's not
that's
that.
a cheap shot, but
yeah.
And she has like 2 kids that she has to get through the predicament. That's I didn't see the movie, but Quiet Place was kind of that thing.
The
too,
Quiet
like
Place was
watching
that
your
thing,
kids.
yeah. And they and that's the safety of the parents' kids. That's the whole point of the movie. Like something crazy happens to one of the kids at the beginning of the movie, and then everything's about that one kid, pretty much.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a great movie. I hope it gets nominated for everything. But Bird Box looks crazy and intense. It's going to be on Netflix December 21st.
I'm watching it.
Another Christmas movie. Sit down with the family, pop some popcorn, drink some eggnog, and watch your worst fears come true.
Right before Sandra Bullock's eyes.
Right before, yeah, but she won't see them because, she can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But you can. So good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm going to have a rough time with it. There'll be many a woo in that movie. That looks like a woo-laden movie right there.
You were wooing during the trailer.
How can
that
you
was
not?
a trailer
Okay,
full of
because
woo.
it starts off slow, and then that woman starts beating her head against the window, and then it just all hell breaks loose after that. And you're like, oh, it's this type of movie.
Yeah. I'm going to be yelling a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Netflix. Appreciate it.
I'm excited.
So you guys check out the trailer. Tell us what you think. Let us know. Are you going to check it out? Is it too much like The Quiet Place, or is it totally its own thing? Let us know. But for Trailing Off, brought to you by Movie Night Autopsy, I'm Chad.
I'm Asher.
Thank you so much.
Do you think Techno Bohemia would be a sponsor?
What's up, crew? If you got any idea of what you would like for us to talk about on The Minute or on Movie Night Autopsy podcast, hit us up on the social medias. You can hit us up on Twitter at movie_autopsy. Check us out on Facebook at Movie Night Autopsy. Always feel free to email us, contact@movienightautopsy.com.